Eminem 54 is a gun, and I tell you what, it could describe the rating of this episode. 5.4. Did you like that one? Probably not, but I tell you what, I'll go on a limb. I think it was the best episode of the season, hands down, for me.
Well, when you've got an unwatchable second half of season 4, a lot of people have labelled season 4 as just that, then it probably doesn't take the best episode in order to get the title of best episode of the second half. This one, I think, certainly could grab that award. I mean, it was interesting. I think The Walking Dead is at its best when you have like not a large group, but when you've got like the main group, when you've got like 9, 10 people that are trying to survive, they're trying to live, they're working together. I think that is when you've got the different dynamics, you've got maybe people arguing with each other, working together. I think that's when The Walking Dead is at their best. I feel like when they split up and they have the little mini groups and you've maybe got 2 people here and 2 people there, I think a lot of times that The Walking Dead gets pretty boring.
No, I would absolutely agree with that, and I think this episode returned to its roots. It wasn't without its flaws, which we will get into right now, because you know what, this bit pissed me off. So we have the smoke clearing, so to speak, right? The truck, everyone's escaped getting shot by Martha. Martha's the worst antagonist of all time. And then we get like a 9-on-1 shootout, essentially. We've got the guy with no legs, he's spraying at her with a shotgun lying on the floor, planked out because his legs don't work. And she's just like no selling this. It's like, it's 9 on fucking... How are they losing this fight?
You would think this Martha's built of steel and she's like the Terminator or something, the way she's been portrayed in season 2 or season 4.
No, it's pathetic. Like, would I describe it as woke or would I just describe it as pathetic? I don't know. I mean, maybe both actually. But it's not the governor. I mean, it's not the 6'2" guy. You know, the eye patch, the fucking Ugg. It's not Negan with a baseball bat. It's some fat middle-aged woman. That's what it is.
That doesn't have anything. All she does is got a wee stick with a walker attached to it.
Oh, but she's going to try and hunt them all. Yeah, yo. See with the SWAT fan, at least she has like, you know, like actual proper like light machine guns, big LMGs. But when she's actually like attacking them out of the SWAT van with a walker on a pole, that's not very intimidating.
It must just be the worst villain ever, I think.
Yeah, we've not watched everything to do with The Walking Dead, right? There's a lot of seasons we've missed out on and spin-offs, etc. But I would say this is hands down by far the worst. To me, nothing comes close. I can't think of anything that I've seen. Like, even look at Fear. Even like the group that Chris was hanging out with in the back end of season 2. I mean, like the teenagers. At least there was a bit of substance there. This woman's just, I don't know what it is. It's incredibly weird. That's what it is. But we move on. Quinn gets put down, of course. Sad for Quinn. He was literally introduced and then killed.
Yeah, we get introduced to Quinn, then we say goodbye to Quinn.
But then we say hello to the hospital. Damn it, Martha escapes in the SWAT truck. Jimbo the whole time just bitched on the whole walk. Morgan's gonna get me killed. I don't like the nicknames, right? Calling fucking Morgan Momo. I mean, what age are you?
Hey, Momo.
I mean, and it's like a 50-year-old woman calling him Momo. Ex-Navy SEALs or whatever she is. Calling him Momo? Get in the bin.
Well, so she claims. There's no proof she was in it.
I know. It's funny though, like, she tries to claim that here, I walked out once they didn't accept my brother. He's in a fucking wheelchair. What Navy SEALs are accepting a guy in a wheelchair?
Yeah, it was pretty funny though. He talks about his proudest moment was the day he wheeled himself in to sign on, and then they laughed his ass out. And like, what was he expecting though? I mean, in all seriousness.
Yeah, you know, it's not like he can do a job that doesn't require... I don't even know, like, it doesn't require... I mean, he has to do heavy lifting of some kind. To see if he's not there to, like, shoot and, like, do all these commando shit. Even if he's the best sniper in the world, he's still a vulnerability to have. You have to wheel him into position, quite literally. You're humped with this guy. But essentially, to get to this hospital, we've got to get these generators on, but one person has to be left behind. Morgan is told to go up because the group need him, and Al takes one for the team. Will Al die? We'll have to wait and see, damn it. But yeah, the elevator turns on. I think getting in the elevator in a zombie apocalypse is a one-way death trap, to be fair.
It's not a great idea, but I suppose it was the only one they had here. Morgan, yes, let's get to the top of the roof. So they take the elevator to the top of the roof. We see Morgan and Jimbo getting in a bit of a scrap. Morgan's getting like attacked by 3 walkers. Jimbo's getting attacked by 1. He's shouting for help, and Morgan's like, "I'm coming to get you, Jimbo." And it's like, but like Jimbo's, shouldn't Morgan be the one that needs help?
Yeah.
But it's like, you not once do you feel like Morgan is under threat, despite him being pinned against the wall at this point with 3 walkers trying to gnash down on him. Yet Jimbo is rolling about the ground with only 1 walker, and you feel like there's a 50-50 chance he could die at any moment. It's like, that's just like the Walker. That's like the big character bias that they've created.
Yeah, I think the original Walking Dead did a much better job of like protecting characters in a sensible way. I think in this show, like in the last couple of episodes alone, like every character looked like they were like should have got bit. Morgan in the finale looked like he should have got bit about 5 times. I think the original Walking Dead, they kind of protected. They didn't get them into too many of those positions.
Yeah, I don't really recall many situations in the first early seasons where someone, it looks like they were in a position where they should have got bit, but they didn't.
Yeah, like I'm talking about walkers are biting. They're actually biting down on Morgan, but they're like missing his shoulder and hitting their chin on his shoulder. Like I'm not talking about they're on top of him trying to. No, they're actually like biting him, but not into the flesh. It's ridiculous, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like they're literally within touching distance of him, but they're not actually taking chunks at him.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never really seen this in the original Walking Dead. Anytime someone did get like close to a walker, they always kept them like arm's length.
No, absolutely.
But these walkers are literally fucking chest to chest and stuff, and it looks like they've got the ability just to sink their teeth in. And it's like, if it was a no name, look how easily they killed the red shirts though. Like, the red shirts literally just drop like flies, yet the main characters can survive anything.
No, absolutely. But Jimbo is then revealed to have been bitten by June. At least she didn't do it in Jackie fashion. That's the only positive we'll take. But yeah, I mean, Jimbo's first interaction with a walker, his first kill, and he gets bit by it. Incredibly weak, Jimbo. So yeah, what are these guys going to do on the roof? We're not too sure. But what happens next is we cut to Alicia and Charlie. They are trying to make their way to Galveston, damn it, but they pull up and it turns out they're actually across the water from Strand and John.
Big John and Strand have been saved.
They've not been saved yet, but it looks like they're going to get saved because guess what?
Help is on the way.
Help is on the way. Big ass crocodile. I mean, it's not the greatest story arc of all time, but at least it's something different. I'll say that. It's better than Martha. At least a fucking crocodile's an actual threat. You know, a big 35 ton, whatever.
I'd say 35 foot, but that's a pretty big crocodile.
You know, 30-foot crocodile. John said it's the biggest one he's ever seen. That's a threat.
There is a threat.
Not this, woman who may weigh more than the crocodile, but can't move and is not as agile as a crocodile. But anyway, guys, I'm going to give us episode 6. I thought it was the best episode of the season.
Yeah, no, I think it probably deserves that title. I'll give it a 6 as well. I mean, it was decent. It was interesting. You had the main group, and then you had John and Strand, who I do enjoy as well. So, yeah, I mean, it was decent. It was the best of a bad bunch.
Best of a bad bunch. We'll be back soon with the last 2 episodes. I lose people. I lose myself. Can't wait for Morgan. Yeah.